Hey guys, Megan Duma here, your host at Wine for Blondes. And I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about some of the wine problems that us wine blondes come across quite often. And it reminded me of a couple months ago when I was on a date with a guy who was definitely a wine blonde. He knew nothing about wine. Like so many of us, we love it, just don't know a lot about it. And I literally saw the intimidation on his face when he grabbed this wine list. It was literally thick as a book and had some snotty sommelier come up to him and give him a hard time. So I was thinking about that, and actually he and I do no longer date, but we became pretty good friends, and he did admit that it was pretty nerve-wracking to go through that problem, and I've definitely experienced that myself too. And in fact, I've talked with a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, and the process of figuring out what should be kind of a go-to wine when you're at a restaurant and in a more of a, whether it's a social setting, whether it's a date, or whether it's a business meeting, that's something that a lot of us, have to come across and have to deal with. So this month's wine webinar is going to help us solve that problem. Now, at last month's wine webinar, we talked about the 5 steps that make it simple to not only pick wine, but to fake like you're a wine snob. And in this month's webinar, we're going to go through those 5 steps with a very special wine that I've chosen that is a go-to wine if you see it on the restaurant's list. It's called the Gundlach Bunchu Mountain Cuvee. It's a 2003. So with 5 easy steps that you're going to learn in the webinar, you'll be able to order red wine with confidence. Now, not only can you order red wine with confidence, you can order affordable red wine with confidence. See, another issue that people often ask me is, how do I get a great red wine under $20? And that's a difficult issue to come up with. Well, the Gundlach Mountain Cuvee solves that problem as well. But in order to participate in this wine webinar, you're going to need a bottle of it. And if you click on the link right below that says Gundlach Bunchu, you can get your bottle right now. But for the next month, ending I think July 4th of 2010, we have a special offer that if you buy 3 bottles, shipping is free, which is awesome. It's almost like getting a half a bottle of wine for free, maybe even a whole bottle. It's a really significant savings. But that's only available until the end of the month, and we've only been allocated 40 bottles to be shipped for free. So I encourage you to get yours now, clicking on the link below. Now, if you want the details of the wine webinar emailed to you and you're not already on our Wine for Blondes email list, just put your email in the box right here to the right, and I'll give you Megan's 5 wines to try before you die. And you'll also get the details for the wine webinar. Just in case you want to write them down now, it'll be on June 23rd at 4 p.m. Pacific time on our Ustream channel. All right, guys, I want to help you with this problem of confidently ordering wine, and we can do this using a process I've created that we'll learn and talk more about on our next Wine for Blondes wine webinar. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Let's speak soon. Cheers.